Okay, so while all these parts are out of the car, it's worth just mentioning the O-ring fitment. This is an original part out of a 1986 635 CSI e24. This is an original, well, I don't know. This is the part that came with an e28, a 1988 e28 535i. This is an original equipment manufacturer replacement part from Peirberg. This one is made by Peirberg. This black one, I can't really tell which one this is made by. And this is the OE replacement part. And if you just look at the fitment of the O-ring, as I just wiggle it, that's pretty good. That's a new O-ring. This one, the fit is even better. And if you notice, this part has a slightly shorter integrated spacer, but then it's got this nylon ring. This one is a little bit fatter. If you look at these side by side, this Peirberg is the one on top. See how it's a little bit fatter, but the BMW, the original design, had that nylon spacer to take up the slack so the O-ring wouldn't wiggle around as much. But it's important to have this the spacer. So we had ordered some replacement parts from CRP, and the fit was not great. They wiggled around a lot, and we also had a big fuel pressure loss overnight using those. For the life of me, I can't remember which part this is, but we can add it to the comments at some point. I think this is actually an O-ring that's also used on Porsche. Anyway, these two are confirmed dead. This one, I mean, it seems to work, but when the car is running under idle, we have sort of low pressure. When the car is off and the pump is running, we get sustained 43.5, exactly 3 bar. But once it's running, we're only getting 36 psi. And the same part that's mounted in the e24 is getting 38 psi, but that's still at least 2.5 psi below the minimum spec. The spec is 40.6 to 46.4. So we're getting well below. We're getting 38 psi on the e24, so that's closer. But on this e28, we're only getting 36 psi. And we're getting a little bit of a misfire, which I think is a fuel delivery thing, but I couldn't swear to it. We've replaced almost everything in the ignition system except for the wires, which are coming. But the wires themselves ohmed out within spec. Like, it's supposed to be, I think, 6,000 for the end-to-end. I think it's 5,000 for the... I forget if the ends are 1,000 ohms each, and then the wire is 4,000, so combined that's 6,000. So each end-to-end for the wire is 6,000. I forget what the math is. I think that's what it is. But each wire ohmed perfect within spec, including from the coil to the distributor cap. It's got a new distributor cap and rotor. So it's got new spark plugs. I accidentally dropped one of them and regapped it, but, you know, so... If I still can't figure it out after changing the fuel pump, I guess the last ditch is to try a new set of spark plugs again after we replace the wires, and hopefully that solves it. If that doesn't solve it, man, I just don't even know. Maybe I'm just making the whole thing up. Maybe it's not really a misfire. Maybe it's just like a typical sort of lumpy idle. I mean, these cars don't idle the smoothest. I've owned my e24 since 1994. I'm really familiar with the engine, and it's never been it's never like really purred like a kitten. It's more like a growled like a tiger, and it's always kind of like a little bit of fluctuation at idle. But this car in particular, the E28, the misfire sound, you know, is it all ranges the RPM. Anyway, moving on.